So now we're going to get started with the second activity in this exercise of learning how to use observational skills and strengthen your hand-eye coordination. We want to look at our model this time. We want to look at our paper this time. We are also able to pick up our pen or pencil and put it in different places to draw different lines on the surfaces of our model as well. So we're not going to just drag a single line all the way across and try to create the entire drawing without lifting our pen this time. So again, use a pen instead of a pencil so that you're not encouraged to erase when you make a mistake. You just start over and do it again. You keep doing it until you get a good drawing of your hand. So just lay your hand down however you want. You start off, by the way, go ahead and tape your paper down because you still won't be able to hold it with the left hand if you are drawing your hand. So I'm going to go ahead and start drawing my hand. And again, you want to observe all of the humps and bumps on your hands, all of the curves. Just keep on moving as you're watching your model. Look at your model. And I'm drawing my baby finger now. And then I'm going to put my nail in like that. Draw the contours of everything that you see in your model. Draw the contours. And this one I think you'll enjoy a little bit more because you get to literally go and look at your model. You don't have to just rely on moving your pen without looking at your drawing. So this is called a cross contour, where now we're lifting our pen and we're finding the surface details of our hand. In this case, our hand. We're going to also be able to do other objects as well. I love drawing. And this is the most basic, simple type of way to get an image on your sheet of paper. Just a contour, line contour drawing, which is really cool. And I did not, well, maybe I can get my whole hand on there. Let's see. Look at the contours of your nails, put them in the right spot. You don't want to erase, so look at that. I'm making a few little mistakes over here. I don't care. We're just going to keep going. I am doing some heavy observing of my hand. I have that line right there. And then my thumb. And yeah, I'm going off the sheet just a little bit. Just a contour of your hand. And then you go back and you look for other details. And yeah, I have these wrinkles, these old lady wrinkles. You put those wrinkles in. You put other lines that you might see in there. I even have a vein right here. You can go in there and you can patch in that vein right there, however that looks. You might have tendons that you can see on your hand. Put your tendons in there. So whatever details you have that is seen in your structure, that's what you want to do. You want to draw those things. And you see I'm adjusting my line weight a little bit too. You see I have these really heavy lines around the outside. And then on the surface, I have these fine little wrinkles going on my hand. So you want to adjust your line weight so that doesn't, so the whole drawing is not so heavy. And these are really frail, tender skin wrinkles. So make those lines tiny and frail and thin, not to compete with the outer contours of your hand. And make those lines really frail and faint. If you have deep lines on your skin, like I have a few deep ones right here, you can make those a little bit thicker. But then you have really frail ones going around it and crisscrossing it. At least on my skin, I have some crisscrossing lines, but I do have some thick ones, some deep ones there too. I have a few deep ones up here. There's a deep one there. So if it's a deep line, a deep dark line, that appears to be a line, but it's really a fold, you can deepen your tone on that line that you drew. So this is a cross contour where we drew the entire contour of the hand, and then we went back in on the surface to do the line details, the nail beds, the veins, maybe any tendons that you might see. And I don't see very many on mine. I have a tendon here on your hand as well. So happy drawing, and I'll see you at the next exercise.